Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Big Boy Card Collecting, where we are breaking a 2024 Winter Wonderland set from Topps. So this set's cool because it comes in a red case, cardboard case thing, versus what is typically done, which is black, from Topps Now. And it's kind of a Topps Now, but not a Topps Now product. So Topps Now captures the moments of baseball when they happen live. This is kind of sort of in that vein, but also doesn't capture those moments and has a wintry theme, holiday theme, if you will, for the season of December, Christmas, Winter Wonderland, hence the name. And typically the set went for about $55 from my recollection. And it features 15 players, a few rookies, some veterans, and then each set contains a variety of parallels in it. So there is a unnumbered parallel in the set, which is, I believe, the gift box parallel. And then there is, I think, a 49, which might be a gingerbread man. The snowflake is 25. And then there's a 10, a 5, and a 1. And there's also some autograph redemptions or on-card autographs. I forget if they're actually already autographed or you have to redeem them. But it's kind of that. So it's a cool set in that regard. And that's kind of where we're at. And so you get an interesting mixture of things. And versus getting a blue 49 parallel, you get a more holiday theme parallel. And that's the whole theory behind it. So obviously, we're going to crack this open. I got 3 of them to break today. And as you can see, they actually come like this. So that's the other thing, too, that's nice about this is that you are guaranteed. There's no randomness in this beyond the parallel. So I do want to mention that. And, for those who are interested in buying these offline, you should probably make sure that nothing has been tampered with this seal right here, because you cannot tell what is in here. I mean, you could tell maybe a little bit depending if you shift around a little bit with these cards, but you got to rip this stuff open and move it out like this. So that's what we're going to do. So obviously we have this right here, and we're going to see what we pull. And you get people like Yamamoto's in here, Paul Skeens is in here, Ellie De La Cruz, obviously Ohtani, and we're going to see what we pull here. And I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because I don't want to bore anybody with this stuff because I want to talk about it. But obviously we have Wyatt Langford, and this is kind of the back right there. So obviously to start, we have Ohtani, awesome player. Again, this is just the base of that. We got Mike Trout from the Angels, amazing player. We got Jackson Chourio, rookie card. So that's also another nice thing about this is that you get some rookies. So this is the first rookie card in there. And these are all, by the way, the same in every set. We got Aaron Judge, awesome Yankee player. We got Colton Krauser, rookie card right there. Again, a base card. I will let you know when there is not a base card in there. We got Ellie De La Cruz. I sold a bunch of these. And that's the other thing, too, is that some of these cards go for good money. I think I sold like 3 or 4 of these for like $12 a piece. So great player. He's a star. We got Paul Skeens, who's another star rookie card. Bobby Witt Jr., fantastic player. Again, a base card. We got Yamamoto in there as well. So that's something to look out for. And this is different than the rookie cup stuff. Even though there's a lot of rookies in here, we got Shota Imaga, I think is how you say his name. Cubs pitcher, great player right there, rookie card. We got Jackson Chourio, pretty cool right there, rookie card. We got another Jackson Merrill. So we got like 3 Jacksons in this whole set. Again, rookie card. And then this is one of those parallels, right? So Aaron Judge, Snowflake, number 8 out of 25, which is kind of cool because I pulled 8 last night or on Tuesday. But yeah, so this is the Snowflake version. So normally a 25 on Topps with Topps Now would be purple. This is the Snowflake version. So pretty cool card. And then we got Bryce Harper right here, a great Phillies player. We got another rookie in Jason Dominguez, pretty cool. And then we got Wyatt Langford as well. So again, this is cool. So the thing about this is that I've seen 25s on some of the rookie stuff go for like $100, 80 to 100. Obviously it's Aaron Judge. So I don't know what the level of Aaron Judge adds to the value or subtracts from it because it's not a rookie card. I believe a Paul Skeens, somebody's asking like 120 for it, but that's also because it's Paul Skeens. So that's where this gets tricky. I think I've seen a Jackson Churio or a Jackson Merrill go for 100 on eBay in the Snowflake version. So that's kind of the whole thing there with these, is that I'm not exactly sure what that Aaron Judge is going for, but estimated, I've seen, the 49 go for about $50. So I'm thinking that my Snowflake Limited 25, this is how it looks, is going for above 50. But we'll see where that ends. But we got two more to open up, guys. We got two more to open up. So let's see what I got here to check out. And again, same thing here, where it is sealed up nicely so you don't know what you are pulling. And that's the thing. And again, I got to open it up and get this whole, I guess, seal off of it that we're ripping off. And that's the thing to look out for, right? So if somebody's selling a pack, but it looks like the seal like this was opened up, you may or may not be hesitant, because that means that somebody looked at what's inside the cards and has made a determination what to sell and what to keep in that regard. So that's a big, big issue. And that's something that obviously Topps has taken, an understanding to and trying to figure out. So again, I'm going through this pretty quickly to get right to where we need to get to. And nice, right there. So this is another Aaron Judge. And this is the other thing, where in this set, they have unpositioned out parallels. So I'm just making sure that there's nothing else in here. Again, so that's the other thing too about this set, is that you could see that this is the quote unquote gift box parallel of Aaron Judge. So we got that nice little kind of bow, the red border. It's different than the remainder of these cards right here. As you could see, it's an unnumbered parallel, and it's still cool. It's still super limited because there were not that many of these sets out there. So I forget the number of sets that were produced, but I believe you have a 48 to 49% chance of pulling a numbered parallel versus everything else. It might be like 48, 47. I forget the full number, and I forget the actual print number of cards printed on this, but that's where that is a unnumbered parallel. Still a great card. I like this card a lot. Again, I haven't seen these on eBay yet and what they go for, but obviously I think it's worth more than the base. It's Aaron Judge, which is good. And Aaron Judge is a great player. He's a Hall of Famer, but I would much rather at this stage that have been a Paul Skeens, that have been an Ellie De La Cruz, maybe a Jackson Churio, a Jackson Merrill, and Ohtani, because those are the players that people want. So that's the other thing too, is that it's not a bad card. It's just not desirable, and I think that it's a little bit tougher to sell. And then obviously I'm working on the third pack here with what we're pulling. But again, you are very likely to get a gift box or gift bag or gift present, or whatever else you want to call it, type of card, because you have a 52% chance of getting that. So that's something to keep in mind when you pick stuff like this up. And again, we got a third one coming here. But you also can pull autographs. So I'm just going through this really quickly, seeing what we got here, seeing what we're pulling here. And again, this is right where we want to be, just checking. And this is the Ohtani gift box parallel. So pretty cool right there. Obviously, it's Ohtani. So I do think that this is a little bit more desirable than the Aaron Judge, given that the Dodgers won the World Series. Ohtani is a specimen of his own right. Fascinating that he's a pitcher, a two-way player. He solidified his name into history. He had a 50-50 season, and this is from that. So this is really cool, and I do think that this card does carry value. Obviously, if it was a 25 limited parallel, a 49 parallel, a 10, a 5, a 1, it'd be worth a lot more money. But I do think that this gift box present, little bow in the corner, red version is still worth money, and I think it's worth more than the actual base of the Ohtani. And that's not to say that any of these cards that I pulled here aren't worth money. I mean, the Wyatt Langford rookie, Obviously, Yamato, Ellie De La Cruz, Paul Skeens, all that stuff in their rookie cards are worth money. And so that's the other thing too, is that it's a great set on that regard. Where I do think the set, because last time I checked, was $55, and I think it's a great, great set. I absolutely think that it is worth the $55. You are guaranteed an unnumbered parallel or a numbered parallel. Obviously, pulling the Aaron Judge on these was pretty sweet because, again, an 8 out of 25 is going to carry more value than this one per se, even though I actually like this one more. I actually like these more because I actually think it's cleaner and nicer. And I think it's more like, cool, we got a cool card here because it looks like a present, right? You know, versus the Snowflake, but the Snowflake, regardless, is worth more money just because it's only 25 of them of that player exist. But I do think the set's a great set. And economically, it has been proven that these cards do sell. So people are asking anywhere from certain cards $7 to $14, $15. Obviously I'm asking for my Paul Skeens about 12. So that's the other thing too, is that they will sell because people want these rookie cards. People want certain players and they don't want to buy a whole set. And so if you're bought 5 of these or 3 of these or 10 of these, you can make your money back on a set. If you were to break it up or if you're going to sell the set as a whole, there is money to be made. And that's kind of the nice thing about this whole set is that that's the nice thing. And then if you do sell these type of parallels, that will further boost your returns. And that's what I like about this whole thing. So again, it's a pretty cool set. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's a nice set. I think it's a fun set. I think that if you're just a collector and you just bought one of them, I think it's cool. And I think if you bought 10 of them, there's the ability to make some serious money or a little bit of money, maybe not serious money, but there's an opportunity to make some money there, which is always nice as well. And it's always good when you have things and you have the ability to either make a profit or you buy 3, you sell 2, and it pays for all 3. Because I know people do that as well. So that's the other thing too, is that obviously if I want to keep these parallels, I can sell the other 2 sets as whole sets or broken up and make a good chunk of my money back, either 90 or potentially 100% of my money back or more, which, obviously as stated, I sold 3 Ellie De La Cruzes because I have another 2 coming in a few days, and I sold those for about 12 a piece. So that's $36 on that, which, at 55, where we're looking at about like 150-ish, give or take, around that number with Topps. So it cuts into that and it helps to reduce my costs down. So again, this is not that complicated. It's a sweet little set. It's a pretty good set. I like it. I'm pretty happy with it. I have no complaints. It's a fun set. And again, there's also autograph stuff in here. There's also rare parallels in here. So there's a lot of potential, a lot of growth, and there's also money involved. So solid set. Pretty happy, pretty thrilled with it. I think that Topps did a nice job with it. And again, you're getting probably the top, 14, 15 players, of this year with certain exceptions. You're getting some rookies in there, some veterans, some really cool stuff in there. So again, it's a good set. It's a good set. And if you need a Paul Skeens, you love Ohtani, you love Aaron Judge, and if you love baseball, it's a great set for you. So that's all I have to say about it. I have no complaints. I have no complaints about it. And solid set. I think the price is correct. And that's a wrap. So that's everything that I view this set in. But enough about that, because before I let everybody get out of here, break up my video, I do want to remind everybody that I do have an eBay store. As I mentioned a few times, that I do sell, and I sold some LED La Cruzes, and some of these cards will be up in my eBay store, and that is Pop Anime Comics Collectibles. So you could come shop with us. I sell a lot of baseball cards, a lot of WNBA cards. I sell some NFL stuff. I do sell non-sports stuff as well, and I sell a lot of comics too. So if you are looking for collectibles, I got you covered. And if there's something that you are looking for that I do not have, feel free to ask me on eBay, because I may have it. It just might not be listed. And if I do have it, I'll happily list it for you. And if I do not have it, chances are that I know somebody who does, and I will happily put you in contact with them. So that's kind of my whole thing. And I want to help you get what you want in your collection. And I want to make you happy as a buyer or customer, because I get it, because I'm a collector, I'm a seller, and I get it from all angles and all sides. So that's something that I do want to throw out there to everybody. So again, it is Pop Anime Comics Collectibles, and that is my eBay store. So feel free to come shop with us, check us out, look what we're doing, because I got a lot of cool stuff in my store, guys. Got a lot of cool stuff in my store, and I appreciate everybody out there. And if you're just here because you just want to watch me break open cards, I appreciate you too. And I want to know what you think of this set. I want to know what you're collecting. I want to know what pulls you guys are, I guess, getting and ripping open packs with and checking out and all that fun stuff. Because again, I love cards and I want to know what you guys are doing. So let me know what you're doing. And that's pretty much everything that I got going on. And I wish everybody, it is Thursday right now. It is Thursday. I wish everybody a quick Friday. Enjoy your weekend. There's a lot of cool stuff happening this weekend. 2 major football games are going on. So enjoy that, everybody, and have a safe, happy, healthy weekend. And I will catch you in my next video. And go ripping up some packs, everybody. Go ripping open some packs and share your polls. And I can't wait to see you in my next video, everybody. Till next, everybody, have a good one.